Welcome to the Pike Breakdown Lane.
By the gas pedal, Grandma. It's right there, next to the brake.
You break down and we point and laugh, just like the other Pike.
I never drive faster than I can see. Besides that, it's all in the reflexes.
100 FM, the Pike.
All right, we do it every weekday at this time. We lovingly collect your messages and play them back every Friday. Let's see what kind of trouble we can get into this week.
Hey, Mike, it's God. Listen, I know that I am the Almighty. I know that I'm invincible and that I can do anything I want pretty much with the snap of my fingers, and I'm getting a lot of prayers that Liam and Noel will stay together long enough for these shows. Even me, Mike, I can't guarantee that. I know I'm God. Even I can't guarantee that. But please buy your tickets, everyone. I'll be there. I'll be at Wembley.
God, I didn't know God was an Oasis fan.
God was able to get free tickets somehow, which is awesome. And glad God's feeling better. I know last week he was ill. I didn't realize God got sick.
Yeah, well, God's, he made us in his image and obviously with the same immune system.
Well,
I'm guessing.
Him bless him.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think of a bigger, hyped up reunion than this Oasis reunion, because Oasis had huge hits, more so in England. They are an institution. They are like what Bruce Springsteen is to the United States. Has there ever been a more hyped up reunion than this? I was thinking Led Zeppelin, that O2 Arena show.
I hate to say it, but when the Jackson 5 got back together,
that's true.
That was a huge
That was
deal.
gigantic. Yeah, that was massive. And that was like pre-internet.
Yes.
And it was like every single news source was covering
worldwide.
that.
That was big.
That was crazy. Okay, that was much crazier. Yeah. But this is people are insane about this. And I get it, especially in England, because they're a very English band.
Oh, yeah.
And then they've been able to do something which is amazing in the 15 years they haven't been playing. They've been staying in the news. And both of the brothers, Liam and Noel, have been making music constantly. They've been putting out albums every year. So they're top of mind, especially over there. But, I was trying to think of something recent.
Black Crowes?
Not as big as that.
No.
Although similar situations.
Yeah.
Two brothers that hated each other that said, hey, we got bills. We should get back together.
Not on this level, though.
Right. Yeah, this is pretty huge.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe not really even, because I was thinking Pantera, who I just saw open for Metallica, but no, not at this level. I mean, these guys are selling out, huge stadiums. And there's a documentary on Netflix, I want to say, called Supersonic. And I watched that, I think it was last year. Amazing what they did at the zenith of their career. They sold out 2 days at Nebworth, which was where they have a huge festival. And you're looking at 250,000 people each day.
Wow.
And it's just insane how huge they were, especially in England. I keep saying in England because here they were big.
Yeah.
But in England, it was just a whole other level. So, well, I'm glad God could get tickets. But that should be that should be on all the betting sites. Will they make it to the first gig? And after the first gig, how long will they be able to last?
What's the over-under?
Right, yeah. Let's see what happens there.
Good morning, Mike and Adam. This is Mary from Worcester calling. I'd like to give a shout-out to my grandson, Jeff. He works at Scrub It Up in Marlboro, and he's been awarded Manager of the Year and Employee of the Year. He's the best car washer ever. That's just pretty awesome. Thank you so much.
Wow, all right. There's a proud grandma right there.
Employee of the Year at Scrub It Up.
Yeah, Manager of the Year.
Way to go.
Scrub It Up in Marlboro. Let's give him a big hand, everybody.
Yes.
Good for Jeff. Good job, Jeff. Hard worker right there. Your grandmother is very proud.
Peanut butter good to the last drop, and it is a salad.
That liquid peanut butter.
Yeah, so the TSA put out a tweet saying peanut butter is a liquid, which means you can only bring on 3.4 ounces or less on a plane. A lot of people lost their minds about it. Someone called for some kind of congressional oversight into the TSA because of this. Okay.
Usually when your peanut butter is liquid, it's time to throw away your peanut butter.
Right, yeah. Or if it's the same consistency as Play-Doh, but that brought a lot of discussion. And then I was triggered and I immediately went out and got a fresh jar of Jif yesterday.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, I was thinking though, they come in those little packs, right? Mm-hmm. Those little single serving packs. So what if you brought What if they were each in a separate little, like, dipping pack?
Yes.
And you had, like, say, a little over 3.4 ounces, but they were in different pockets all over. Would you still get in trouble?
I think you found a loophole.
Yeah.
Well, because you're allowed to bring the little toothpastes on, right? And peanut butter is like toothpaste. Well, the consistency, I mean.
Actually, we learned that yesterday. Scientists said it's some kind of Bingham plastic.
Yes.
That's what they call. I know, plastic, not a good name for a food product. But yeah, that may be a good way to smuggle it in. It'd be way more comfortable than keystering those little packets.
Yeah, something wrong with this world nowadays. Everybody's running around stabbing people like it's cool. I don't understand. I knew the guy, and he was crazy. They should have never let him out of jail. What the hell is wrong with the world?
Well, there's an angry caller right there. I think he's referring to the guy who stabbed those two women.
Yes, the guy that they caught yesterday in New York City.
Yeah, they just caught up with him. And
he knew him, huh?
He claims he knew him, I guess. He was in jail, was it 2004 previously for the same thing? Didn't he stab his wife to death
in 2004 and got out of jail in 2019
by pleading to guilty to a manslaughter charge.
Yeah, he got out on parole.
How does that happen? Like when the evidence is there that you've murdered somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at what point do you have to make a deal? Like, what point is the deal offered if the evidence is there? I'm not familiar with the details of the case, but that's what the breakdown lane is for. You want to vent? It's there for you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We appreciate your messages. Thank you very much. We do it every Friday. We'll never call you back, and we'll never sell you your information.
You can call the